festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday. Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Diallo gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Favors. He's off on the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Paul George.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
That's tipped. So it's the Thunder now. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Lets it go. He squares up and sinks it.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Durant drives in.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Oklahoma City.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Diallo gets the bucket.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Here's man. George outside. Takes the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. The Nets with a lead. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got his second basket on the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
George, good.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
Pass to Claxton. From deep. Paul George pulls it in. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's McDyess. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Durant. Takes it inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Here's George. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. George has got 6 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. Doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
It's George on the wing. Lets the three fly. So it's Brooklyn now. 4-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. And he drives in.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
To the middle. Here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first foul.
It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
Here's Pokusevski, and he dunks it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's the pick. There's the drive. Shot blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. Drops in the 3. And the Nets lead by 3. It's Pokusevski on the wing. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Sharp grabs the miss. And here are the Nets now. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Pass to Pokusevski. Now here's Dort. And he converts the layup. So Dort's got his first points of the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Levine. And he makes it.
Nice work that time by Levine using his length. He can do damage in there.
Here's Maledon. Roby inside. Pass to Pokusevski.
Second quarter.
That one no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Both teams changing it up here. The Nets with the lead. It's Brown on the wing. Into the lane. And Brown with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Claxton. Releases. McDyess with a rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long 2s are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. Robinson Earl. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead. Here's Brown. Durant for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dort outside. And there's the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now the Nets with it, leading by 5. Now Mills, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Claxton. Now Mills. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Mills, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Back to Brown. Outside Mills. Clock at 6. To the inside. Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Favors. No good with a layup.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Levine. 7 points in the game. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Claxton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Into the lineup for your Nets, Keita Bates-Diop.
Oklahoma City trailing. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Down low. Favors in the post. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside, Brown. Here's Van Vliet. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his second bucket on the night.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
They get it back. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all three. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. George, right side. Pass to Roby. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. George has got 10.
When George is aggressive now, I think it energizes his whole team.
Here's Bates-Diop. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Basketball.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And it's Thunder's ball. Trailing by 8. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
It's George on the wing. Back to Maledon. Pass to George. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And finally, they hit one. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
To the paint. And Levine, here we go. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Back to George. 4 on the clock. Pure from three-point range. Now just a three-point Brooklyn lead.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
And that one's good. Sharp.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Bates Diop. The kick out to Van Vliet. And there's a 3-second violation.
Alexei Pokusevski.
Here's George. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets out in front.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
Everything we got.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
And stolen by Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Pass to Favors. To tie it up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I mean, Favors is a quick, athletic big man. He can get to the line, but he continues to work on his ability to convert while there.
Derek Favors, shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. And here's Durant. Driving inside. Pass to Moutier. Here's Sharp. Here's Thomas. Down low. Goes back up. Out to Harris. Here's Sharp. Favors covering. Here's Harris. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Pokusevski. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Durant for 3. The rebound by Favors. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
With the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Offensive board. Pass to Moutier. To end the run. It's deflected. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Off target with the 3.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Sharp. The kick to Durant. On target from range.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Pass to Favors. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Inside. And the dunk by Favors.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And the Nets, another three.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, sweet move. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .114 left to play in the fourth. To the middle. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, you've got great confidence as a coaching staff when the ball's in Durant's hands. And you can see why. He knows how to make good decisions out there just like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Favors. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And the Thunder making a change here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Pokusevski. Going outside. Here he goes. They get it back. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Durant. Pass to Claxton. Here's Moutier. And a miss there on the triple.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl too, but I can't hoop. Might around and drop 40 right in the booth. Lamert Park, never fold, but I'll bend the rules. Garthway 6F, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps. I used